Okay, so an attempt to record something. I was playing it in a bit of a, you know, relaxed mode, but the first four games, they may not have been the most representative, but it feels like this is one of the most fun zoo hunters I've ever built. So I wanted to concentrate a little bit harder and started recording because of that. Decent early game, two macaws, two glacial shards, arcane shot, decent amount of two drops, including two knife jugglers and Trog Beast Rager with really a decent amount of beasts, including a fledgling, and two Zoobots, Defender of Argus, Infested Wolf, and almost no late game. There is an Illidan which I haven't played yet in the four games. I've seen it once, but there was no reason to play it. I was already killing my opponent by that point. So, very fun, very aggressive deck, as you can see from the mana distribution. Great fun to play. Let's see if I can take it further. Yeah, that should be better. So we're keeping Macaw and keeping Juggler and ditching the rest. And if I drew another one drop, some consideration could have been given to coin Juggler into Macaw and a one drop, but the way it is right now, I don't really think there's really any call for that. Yeah, I've seen this card before already in this run somehow. This seems to be a popular Macaw drop. Probably playing the Naked Juggler here. Don't really have a better play. And we hopefully can deal with the turn 3. Yeah, this is a bit annoying. I guess we kill the front half, go to face. It's not ideal, but it's still better than playing Zoobot, because Zoobot really does have synergy with our deck, and we should be getting value out of it later. It's incredibly difficult to imagine that this Zoobot will not actually proc at some point during this game. Whoa, that's his entire turn. Poor Druid. I guess I'll just play the Summoner, although if this was his turn 4, coining the potential 7/7 looks like a very, very promising proposition. I think I might actually do that. His hand seems to be very heavy, and he needs very specific answers. I mean, he probably would have played the Cookie Chemist if he had the Cookie Chemist on turn 4. So yeah, this works out perfectly well for us. We can kill this now. I think we probably expend the Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark and Summoner works perfectly well, and we take 7 face. Seven face is better than no face this turn. This card was kind of born to go face, so no real reason to not go full face there. Decent-ish Illidan board, I guess. We could also just freeze this, but I think, like, It's a bit annoying because he can actually full clear the Illidan if we don't take the trade, but maybe we just take the trade, because then it will start spamming. It will start spamming the flames. And flames are now elementals. Not that it matters very much. But it's always been slightly upsetting that those things weren't demons or elementals. They looked like, well, frankly, either one of those two things, but okay. That's excellent for us. It doesn't really remove, you know, it actually is kind of a wasted turn for him. I think we're freezing this and going at least 12 phase, probably 14. Will be very difficult for him to have removal for all this stuff. This game didn't really go the way the first 4 went. The first 4 went, I mean, I generally would get lethal by about turn 6, 7. This one kind of lasted longer, but this should be lethal, right? We take the trade, we go bite, bomb, yeah. Overkill. Overkill. So far so good, obviously, and yeah, no reason to no reason to complain about the way this is going. But we should be finally facing some counter decks. You know, this is pretty much a token deck, so if we run into some proper control with AoE, we probably will be in some trouble. I think we don't keep the shard. I think we look for better 1-drops, and this is 2 into 3. Shard is a useful card later on, but I think playing it on turn 1 as a vanilla 1-drop is... I've done this and it's not horrible, but I don't think it's great. This is very unfortunate, actually. I don't want to trade this for, you know, a 1-drop. I think I'd much rather give them the juggler. Because the dream of connecting it with the Zoobot is still sort of alive. Also, we can play the Wasp and then play the Zoobot and kind of make the Wasp better. But against this, maybe Gastropod is better. Although, I mean, for curve reasons, Wasp into Kodo into Zoobot is the cleaner curve. I assume he takes the double trade. Would be completely ridiculous with his board not to. Yeah, I think we play the Wasp against this. Grievous Bite is very good against this class, I think. Very happy to have it in the hand. Okay. Yeah, this is not great for us, obviously. None of our plays line up particularly well against that. But I think we kind of go face with the Kodo. Or maybe the Zubot and go face. I'm sorry, I mean Gastropod and go face. To have more removal, more potential removal, but no, I like my original line. He kills the Kodo, but he kills whatever we play, and I would like to keep the Gastropod in reserve for future use. I'm not sure this is correct, but probably isn't correct. Probably Gastropod in face was better, because this could have been used as removal later on. And also we have the Beast Rager, but Beast Rager is not really a consideration right now. We don't have it. We might never draw it in this game, but yeah, awkward turn. I'm not sure which one I would feed into the True Silver happier. True Silver is a good card. What can I say? It's still awkward for him to develop, which is the reason I went for this line. Like, he needs to feed something into the Wasp eventually. Okay, so this is gonna escalate quite quickly. Ah, okay. So one play is to play the Tiger and hold everything. We could also buff this, but it does nothing. I think Tiger... No, I mean, why are we holding? 4/4 is a decent enough target. Just Tiger and kill this thing is fine. He has two more buffed cards, and both of them were buffed twice, if I remember correctly, so we are going to run into some very unpleasant minions here. Zubot might be useful just to get through something. But he's not... Okay, he's playing one of those. Yeah, that's a very useful Zubot for us. And Grievous Bite. Yeah, that worked out really, really well. In particular, if he now has to waste a charge of the True Silver. Okay, so this is the final... Whoa. Yeah, that's a large fucking Phoenix. We can buff it a little bit. So the turn, but I mean, it's a bit of a waste if we play Zubot here. I mean, we buff it, we play it, and then I think we don't play the Zubot because it's a wasted buff. But it's so clean in terms of mana. So that's the end of his hand buffs, but he's still at 27 at turn 7, which doesn't fill me with confidence because our late game is not great. Argus is good in the hand because it will potentially provide some decent uptrades next turn if his hand is crap, but yeah, our hand is much more likely to continue being crap sort of from here on out. Steed, yeah, I mean, now we're in a lot of trouble, obviously. That's a good draw. That's a good draw, because most of our deck we will be able to play next turn. Coupled with Argus, I mean. There are only 2 cards in the deck which we will not be able to play next turn, coupled with Argus. That's annoying that he found the hammer, but sort of to be expected. It is a 5-nil paladin, but we got through the front half of the steed. Yeah, we play that. And I think we actually hold. There is no reason for us to dump 2 minions into this Stegodon. I mean, if he has Consecration, we are getting completely wrecked, but I think there's no reason to do that. We're only really wrecked by Consecration if we hold. And if we double trade, I don't think we win necessarily. Next turn we can Argus the Huffer. It gets through. Doesn't feel like he has an immediate answer to this. Okay, so he kills Misha, probably kills... I'm not even sure. Yeah, probably the Huffer, but Leok is valuable. That's unfortunate, but that's not the end of the game yet. I mean, we buff it, we might draw into something useful. Unfortunately, we will... Yeah, that's not quite enough. That is not quite enough. I mean, we still do these things. But it feels to me like I never win if I double trade. I probably never win anyway, but there's just no way I win if I double trade here. Yeah. Yeah, we just don't beat that. We just don't beat that. That equality was backbreaking. If you didn't have equality in that spot, I think that board with the Leok could have been good enough. But yeah, this we just don't beat. Fledgling, you traitor. Where is my fledgling? Yeah, and we obviously have no AoE or anything. And that thing next turn will be 16, right? So we are basically dead. Because we can only clear this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that equality was the end of the game. Even against Mastodon, if that board, if the call board lives, we still have game there. Because next turn, Huffer actually free kills the Stegodon, and a ton of things go face next turn if that board leaves. 5-win Hunter. Not one of ours. I'm keeping the Beast Rager and the bow. Those are definitely win conditions. Yeah, that's pretty good. Coin Worgen into Beast Rager, into bow, into 3-5 Kodo. That's okay. That wargame potentially will go face for 6, which is you know, more than acceptable. So acceptable. It's hard to describe just how acceptable it is. Okay. And you have an actual whirlwind effect, or what? So the curve the curve continues. He develops something, we very likely will be able to kill it. Hopefully even without wasting the final charge, but even if we have to waste the final charge, it's still not the end of the world. And then we can buff it further with the... Yeah, he thinks the Sus will live. That is an illusion. That is an illusion, sir. It's unfortunate that that happened, obviously, but we're still doing fine. Yeah, that was probably an error. I have to say, that was very likely an error. Okay. That lines up reasonably well, right? I'm probably spending Grievous Bite here because this goes face. It's a useful bit of additional burn, which he might not expect. Okay. Or a way to get through Gastropod, obviously. There was an argument for playing the Elemental, but I think developing the Wasp to deal with... that was actually a huge misplay, right? Because I played the Wasp into the Primordial Drake turn. Should have thought about that. I mean, we won the game convincingly, but that was actually probably a very, very serious misplay, and the Frost Elemental was much stronger. Okay. We'll remember that for the future. Because Drake there would have made it quite interesting, although we probably win by freezing the Drake and playing Cold on turn 9, but yeah, unnecessarily messy if he plays the Drake there. The whole point of this recording was to play slower and talk through my stuff, but habits die very, very hard, and those are not good habits. Once again, don't really want to keep the shard, but I am keeping Gastropod. Probably not keeping Coda. Yeah, please don't play anything on 1. This is such a clean curve. Please don't have a 1-drop. Please don't coin anything. Okay, so far so good. Dream is still alive. Gastropod into Fledgling into Wolf, potentially, or maybe freezing something. Okay. Yeah, but that's kind of self-assured destruction, right? Unless you have a weapon. I mean, if he has Rallying Blade, he has Rallying Blade. There is not much we can do about it. We have to do this. If it goes unchecked, we win. And that is fine, because we can... I think our play is pretty much obvious. Like, this always happens. And... going into turn 4, what are we more afraid of? First of all, let's check the results. I'll take Divine Shield. And I think I'm freezing the face. I think I'm more worried about True Silver in a 6-win Paladin than I am about buffs to this thing. I think this is a better line. Okay, but we can deal with the get down. And we probably... Yeah, okay. Don't really care. Don't really care about that either. So we want to give him another Hive Queen. I think I'm okay killing the Hive Queen actually. Death Rattle. And probably more tokens. It's not even... I mean, he has to suicide the queen now. He probably doesn't mind suiciding the queen. He might have consecration. But that's like such a horrible consecration for him. Barely removes anything from the board and it's turn 5, so... I think we're playing Hero Power this turn. I mean, everything goes face. We start with this. And now it's either the Summoner and Hero Power or the Wasp and Hero Power. And I think it's probably the Wasp. Don't really want to play against Second Consecration. I mean, if it happens, it happens. Against Second Consecration, obviously, the Summoner is way better, but against, you know, future steed turns, developing the Wasp is extremely valuable. To just deal with the front half of the Wasp, of the steed. Okay, so steed would still be extremely annoying, so let's clear the board. And now if he wants he can consecrate. I'm not gonna mind horribly if he consecrates here. Whoa! A 4/4 Blubber Baron. That makes sense. I think we play out, right? So we do this. I guess we do it this way. Something should stick for call. And also we're making it extremely hard for him to land something. Alright, so we got to the first checkpoint. But I want more. I really think this deck is like a prime example of the kind of hunter I always try to draft but very rarely get a chance to. Not the same Uter, right? Nope. Actually, no, on the coin I think it's extremely important for us to draw into early game. Much as I like Grievous Bite against Paladins. And we have the call in every single game, so I don't know about that. This hand, I will do this because I think we need to fight for the board as hard as possible. Yeah, already this I think is an important turning point. No buffs for you. I don't think this is an infest board. I think he is currently very slow, so we take the trade, we develop Wasp, and no, we don't develop Wasp anymore. This is no longer a Wasp turn. Coin True Silver, but Coin True Silver, like we... You motherfucker. If we end up losing this game, I'm gonna be so pissed. So pissed. It's difficult to describe just how pissed I will be. He still has coins, so... we can't... we have to play around Coin Steed now. Or Steed. Well, more or less at every turn. This now becomes our #1 priority. Not letting him land the Steed. Arcane Shot one time for his fucking deadly shot flips. That'll do. That'll do. I'll actually go for the full clear. I mean, it's weird because I'm showing the Wasp, but I don't want him to have a comfortable Steed turn. We missed out on a ton of face damage here, but I think it's still correct. We can now deal with this easily. Yeah. Yeah, we can deal with this board. We can probably play something and infest. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. But okay. We're still doing okay, not allowing him anything to steed. And we have okay, so not sure. Not sure. So we play wolf and infest. That happens. Next turn he can steed a dude, which I think is an argument for killing one thing and going full face. Because that's weird. Oh, okay. I assume we're still getting through that, right? Maybe not. I mean, we're obviously playing the call, but 9. That's exact, right? Okay. I think that we controlled reasonably well, although he probably just didn't have answers. I mean, considering how fast he took that trade in during his last turn, maybe he just didn't have steed. And then we potentially overtraded on the turns running up to that, but I think against a high win paladin it's reasonable to keep the board as clean as possible. Some useful top decking as well, because that bow I think was hugely important. Yeah, keeping the Worgen and that's it, I think. Not a great hand. Not a great hand. Hunter's Mark really wants to be here. Not that against it, frankly. Has a 1-drop. Okay. Coin 2-drop is... That's funny. He pings 1, trades 1, goes to face. We hopefully have a 3-drop. But if not, we can play the Worgen. Which hopefully will be able to kill his 3-drop. Yeah, I'm not playing Gastropod into this board. But it's not going particularly well so far. Like, this would be an excellent moment to draw Grievous Bite. That's a good pickup. This is a reasonably good value hand, so I think we hold. I think we hold. Okay. I mean, Tiger was also a consideration, obviously, but I think this is okay. I mean, we lose to, like, okay. We lose to that as well. But it was worth the wait for the Worgen, frankly. We're probably not winning because he outcards us, and the Tiger will have to do all the work. But okay, that's it's a sad Argus, but it keeps the Tiger alive for a turn. I think this might be important enough. Because he didn't really have the answer for the Tiger, and he was very happy to get it down to 1. Yeah, okay, now the Tiger is dead, but we couldn't play around that. Tiger was dead anyway. Fair enough. Mana is awkward. I think it's the Devil's Oar. Next turn we might even hold off on the call. We might go Illidan Bow, kill something. Because call obviously gets better the more stuff there is on the board. His hand seems to be a bit dry, frankly. I mean, we... Well, okay. That's a good card. 1 mana draw 2. Poly? You might regret using that Poly, sir. Yeah, in particular against that, I think we don't call yet. I think this is reason enough not to hurry with the call. That's fair. That's not fair. That's extremely annoying. Okay, so trades happen. Five, 7, 12, 15. We can set him down to 6. But that will continue being an option. I think trades happen. We develop a board. And we still have the nutted card in hand. But that 5 phase that we missed out by him silencing the bomb squad obviously hurts. Wow. Probably 5. he probably gets AoE. Yeah, maybe hitting him down to 6 was, but I mean he gets healed back up. I don't think we've made a mistake on the previous turn by doing all the trading instead of the call. Next turn we get 6, 9, 12, 17 damage. If we decide to go full face, which we probably won't. Has to be 5 mana, right? Really? Whoa. We have to assume this is AoE. I'm basically playing around mass removal here. I don't want to get left with Kazakus against empty board. Did he really pick a 10? Okay. That's annoying but acceptable. We should get there from here. That's an underwhelming potion for him. I mean, you kind of feel sorry for him. Because if he gets... what's the 5 mana thing? I mean, he could have gotten... Okay, that's scary. That is potentially my board gone. Oh no, okay, he can't play Flame Strike. Meteor? Yeah, that's a good effort, I have to say. That's a good effort. Tempest into Meteor is a respectable effort from him. But yeah, that potion was like AoE and Resurrect 2, I guess, is the 5 mana, right? That would have cleaned us up completely and could have potentially returned some completely nutted things on his side of the board. So Macaw stays, Shard probably goes. Decent. Decent. Very good. Because it might, I mean, I think in most cases with our deck, this will actually proc. Already a fork in the road. We can... I don't want to give him this free kill. But I may have thrown away a hugely important resource there, obviously. Not happy about this. Yeah, this is just that coin. I mean, we could have done some impressive things with that wolf Zubot. He's not really outcarding us though, so it's sort of okay. If you want to take those trades, you can take those trades. I'm gonna do it for you. And if we open up the wolf, this gets taunt. We also have potential Zubot turns. Of course you should think. Why else would we be playing this game? Time to play something. That's a weird line. So we can get a 4/7 taunt, or we can keep this alive. I think keeping this alive is more valuable. Yeah, that's a good hit. We will get through this thing though, which is very useful. I think we freeze it for now. Trade this in. Set up decent trades next turn with the Kodo potentially. Or this. We'll see. There will be options. As long as he doesn't have a second steed. He's still at 30, but we might be winning the board, which is what matters here. Whoa. Okay. That's very poor for us, obviously, but I have to think about this. We always get this off, so I think we just clear this. I mean, the temptation is to try and go through it by landing the juggle. I think we would have seen consecration. Okay, I'll take this risk. I think we would have seen consecration on the previous turn. This challenges his board so well that it's very difficult to not do this, I think. And next turn we can land a number of juggles if he doesn't deal with the juggler, and currently has no way of dealing with the juggler. Come on. Yeah, that's fine. We will deal through with the walls and things. Yeah, you can do that. What you know, that's perfectly fine. So how do we do this? Really? I would not take that trade. Okay, so we start by killing this, right? Annoying. Very annoying. Two juggles. I mean, we really should have landed more on point juggles there. But he didn't really have anything particularly good to play on the previous turn, so there's really no reason to expect something overpowered on this turn. Yeah, that's just fine. Can deal with this. Oh. Yeah, that's worse, but that is a nutted draw. 7, 9, 14. Or we can... so we set him to 5, and he has 1 card in hand. 2 things go into the Misha, 1 thing goes into Hafer. We still have a full board, and he is at 5. I think we just go for it. I think we just go in. I mean, if he top decks Consecration, we might still get there. And he really needs to top deck Consecration there. Okay. No, but that doesn't save him. I have too many things. I have too many things. Okay. This is this is good, obviously, and we now have. Whoa. Okay. I think I keep the wolf and I keep this hand. Honorable opponent. Okay. So that's a buffed card. That's something he kept off the mulligan. Let's go. We have ways of stalling him. So, I think Arcane Shot happens regardless. I'll take Divine Shield. He didn't have damage. It's a weird turn. Like, Gastropod he just trades. I think I spread, and next turn I can freeze the giant thing and play Gastropod. I can also freeze and play Zubot. Yeah, that was a misjudgment then. Lending all the buffs feels very attractive, obviously. Like Macaw, Zubot. Hope we lend the proper buff. Yeah, I think we win from here. I think we should win from here. I wasn't really obliged even to take the one trade I did take, but feels better to... Yeah, I don't really care. That thing did not get taunt. That thing did get taunt. I think maybe I was about to miss the lethal, but he didn't wait to check. But I think I had lethal anyway, the way I did it. Yeah, we had call in hand, so we were always winning that game. Okay, final boss. Let's dig a hole. As mentioned, I played... Hunter is probably my most played class, maybe behind Rogue by now, but I'm not entirely sure. And I've had a number of 11 win runs, but not a single 12 win run, which is shameful, and I would really, really like to correct this. Can I please have a better hand? I really like Kodo. I think Kodo is a very strong card. Okay, so he changed, he drew 2. Please don't have a 1-drop. Okay, so coin fledgling into bow. I think the plane remains the same. Play bird, win game. We can't consistently land this buff. Unfortunate, but I think if he had True Silver, he would have played True Silver, I'll wait on the freeze. This allows us to get through so cleanly. I think that's probably the line. Develops the board. Next turn we can freeze, play the huge huge cat. Or maybe start playing hero power every turn as well. I mean, we can play around consecration by developing the summoner. Okay. If he steals this, I'm still getting through, probably. Although I should have thought about that. Maybe I shouldn't have left him the minion. But I am getting through. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. We're spread wide enough for us not to really care about that. So that always happens. And then we play cards. I think the juggles have done their job now. Okay. Very annoying. In particular, considering what he can draw from this. Holy Christ. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not playing around the first steed was a mistake, but like I would have to trade my entire board into it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He's out of Stonehill Tons, so he needs... Christ. Whoa, 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 whoa. So many fucking Tons. I don't think we play this. Christ. That was backbreaking. He definitely kills us in 2 turns. Yeah. I don't think I can win from here, frankly. Really? Why wouldn't you commit? Was he... Ah, okay. So many tons. Yeah, never easy. Never easy. I will probably have to rewatch that because I don't think I missed any efficiencies anywhere. It feels to me like uh, I couldn't have done much better than I've done, and he just yeah. I mean, we could have killed the first half of. I mean, the first minion he steeded, but that would have required committing all of our board into killing something, and yeah, didn't feel necessary. But maybe we win if we do that. But even after all that, even after Stonehill into Toran, we still win if he doesn't have Gastropod into the fucking Doctor 7. Heartbreaking. It's a different paladin, but yeah, I'm sick and tired of fucking paladins. Okay. Let's do some juggling. That really felt like we should have won that game, but I didn't draw call, I didn't draw any of the finishing stuff, I didn't draw additional burn, like even Grievous Bite was kind of useful there, potentially. Please don't have a 1-drop, thank you. Yes? Okay, that's unfortunate. Wise Justice is extremely strong here, obviously. Yeah, Paladins with Stonehill Defenders. 2 in a fucking row. Okay. So the... Oh, okay, that's excellent. Doesn't feel like we'll get there, though. Because he will play Tarem or Tyrion or whatever the fuck he's going to play. Thank you. I'm very okay with that. Next turn we can deal 12 damage if nothing gets in the way. Whoa, okay. That's still fine. Don't want to give him a comfortable steed. That would be too much. Two of the left cards are minions. That's fine. Count the damage. We have... I think I need to develop this. Once again, the two on the left are buffed minions. That fucking thing. But we still get there, right? Five and 3. No. We need to use the Grievous Bite. It goes to 6. Yes. Die, Paladin, die. Hooray! That is good. That is very, very good. That makes me happy. Not a ton of gold, but that's not that critical. Just very happy to get that particular monkey off my back, because it's been a long time coming. Okay, fair enough. This concludes the recording. Very happy I chose to record this run, because once again, I'm not sure. I probably should have beaten the first paladin, but I'm happy I've gotten over the line finally with the in the final game. It was also a difficult game for me, and happy to finally get the 12 with the hunter. Maybe this will be a beginning of a different streak. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's it. Bye.